My name is Amanda Manimo, and today, well, I should be saying for the next 3 months, I will be trying every boba in Tokyo. Well, I'll be trying to. So, come along if you want. There are 30 shops that I could find that are not like out of commission or out of business, and I do accidentally go across those as well. I just got to the boba place, and it doesn't exist anymore. So, let's get started. Yes, I did just spill boba all over myself. That's my train. I've lived in Japan for 3 years now, and I've only gone to about 5 different boba shops, which is what made me want to do this video. I wanted to go through all the different districts in Tokyo and see the different aesthetics and flavors. What did each store have to offer that was unique? And was I gonna find a new favorite? Our first. I'm ready. So you might be wondering, what is boba? Boba is a tea-based drink that originated in Taiwan in the early 1980s. You might know it as boba, pearl milk tea, boba tea, tapioca, pearls, etc. Oh my god. It's good. Diet is so sweet. I think my fiance would absolutely love this because it is very like sweet and like lemony and very tart and sweet at the same time, but I would much prefer a more tea-like flavor. Yeah, if I'm walking past here, again, 100%, I'm going. I'm going to be rating these bobas off my own personal preference. What might be some people's absolute favorites could be my worst. I love just a hot, straight tea, no milk, no sugar boba. So like tea in its most rawest of forms. And I want the boba itself to be the warm sweetener at the bottom. You get an 8. On the phone with mom, but we got the second tea. It's from Gochan Tea, and this one is a major chain. Like I had to wait about 15 minutes in line to get to this one. Ready? Now let's taste it. Okay. This one's bitter in the wrong reason. Yeah, I don't want to drink the rest of this. 5. It's like good, it's like refreshing. 6. I'm a little bitter. It's a little bitter, I'm a little bitter. I'm gonna give it a 6. Can I have the 9, the tea? High, iced, beautiful. Oh, I like that a lot better than the Gochan tea. It's like sweeter bitter. Like the tea itself, I can tell, is a lot sweeter with still no sugar. 7 bobas in my mouth. Second thought, that boba, I just got like a nice, like 2 of them and was chewing. 7.5. The boba itself is like a 9. So like I'm gonna bring it up to like a 7.5. On to my next foe. We got Sam on the phone. Alright, this is from Pearl Lady. I got the honey oolong, no sugar. You know what it is. No sugar, no ice. You know what it means. I didn't get any bobas in that. The tea's nice. It's nicer than the other ones have been. It's not my favorite that I've had. Oh, the tapioca is nice. It's like a honey tapioca. I like this boba the most out of all the ones we've had so far. Up there with the lemonade. I'm gonna give this one another 8 though. And it's a beautiful color. Oh my god. Yep, this one seems to make like homemade. They cut up a coconut and they put it in like coconut water and like fresh water. I don't know. Something like that. Coconut tea. Well, there's nobody here. I'm pretty sure they're closed. So, on to the next one, which is fine because I'm still stuffed. 4 bobas down and I'm beat. It's so crazy because I remember the very, very, very first time I had boba. And one of my friends ordered this really strange drink with these chunks in it. And I was like, what the heck is that? And she's like, it's boba. And she offered me a taste. And I instantly hated it and was the most disgusting thing I had ever put in my mouth. But then, like, I was instantly obsessed. We are on day 2. Sorry, I was listening to the new Britney Britney Spears love. We're on day 2 of
Hugging.
Boba. Today I'm in ShinOkuba, which is kind of like the Korean town. I've never had boba here before. I'm like clutching my. Never had boba here before, so I'm really excited about that. I'm also like starving, so I need to eat something. I mean, I did get this. I got a strawberry tea with boba in it, and it's an iced one. Sorry, I want to eat it in here because it's like really hot in here, but it is freezing outside. And I'm still hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Cute. This is cute. Look at this. I feel like I got a normal size nog. Had like ice shoot up my mouth. Since I usually get tea, and that's what I've been kind of comparing. I can compare this to the lemonade. I like this better than the lemonade. This was so good. This was really good. I will 100% be coming back here. Maybe like a 8.5. Why does my skin tone match the back wall? Alright. This is the next one. It has the cutest thing. This time I did get a tea, I think. I don't know what pomelo tea is, but I got it. Oh, I also got a hot. It feels... It smells like grapefruit. Why did I get a hot grapefruit? Very citrusy. There's some chunks of something else in it that's not tapioca. No, I was trying to show you and then I started choking. 7. I like the 5. I like that. It's cute. This one's skincare. I was out here shopping. But back to the video, the cherry tea. I'm gonna compare it very similar to the strawberry one that we had. Okay. Let me explain myself. Hold on. It's so tart. But I asked for more sugar, so that's my fault. Let me stir it up. But this is like fresh. This is, I can tell, there's fresh cherries in here. It feels healthy. Day like 4 of boba shopping. I was gonna show you my fit, but oh my god, my lips look terrifying! They didn't look like that when I put it on! I put them there. It's raining. I just got to Tokyo. This is the Ikebukuro is what this area is called. That's where we're looking for boba today. This is tape. This is how I hold the camera sometimes. Not like in my hand, but like it likes to wobble in my purse, whatever you want to know. I just got here and look how cute this is. It's so bad, guys. Alright, I just ate some chicken. I went shopping. Oh, I went shopping. Now let's get some boba and get rid of this chicken. Alright, we just got this boba from the little alpaca store. I got peach oolong, the smallest I could get, with boba in it, no sugar, and it's hot. She told me it was really hot, so I have to be careful, but... Okay. It's a little sweet. I'm blocking the microphone. It's a little sweet, but that might be the best boba that I've had so far. Like, it's perfect. Maybe I'm just like, I was craving boba or something. This is perfect. This is everything It's not sweet. It's using the sweet of the oolong tea. The bobas are a little smaller than I'd like. Look. But that makes this like a 9.8 if anything. This is the best one I've had so far. This is in Ikebukuro. Go to the alpaca one. All right, I'm headed to the next one. I might actually like drink all of this, which I never drink them all. When I'm taste testing these, I drink about half. I might drink this entire thing. This is good. All right, see you at the next one. I'm also still holding my chicken bone. We are at the next place. This one seems to have kind of like weirder flavors, like a butterfly pea, Thai tea, honey oolong. I always go for a honey oolong, or like an oolong, so that's kind of mine. A blue Hawaii. Oh, this is alcohol. All right, let's order. They're waiting for me. They saw me. They saw my little eyes. I went like this, and they're like, so they're waiting inside. All right, they being the owner. Oh my God, you can see me. That wasn't Korean, that was a Thai place. So, my bad. But it was about this guy's like birthday. The whole thing was, it was like this guy's birthday. And I'm like about that. Like, someday when I'm famous, somebody make a boba shop about me and then have every day be my birthday. All right, and then that's it. It's just a boba shop about me and my birthday, and there's just pictures of me everywhere. Not in a creepy way. Please don't kill me. All right, I got the Asuma Thai tea. It's not Thai tea. It's like a oolong Thai tea with the bubbles, and it's hot again because it is cold out. It was raining. I don't know if you can tell. All right, and I haven't taken a sip yet. I save every first sip for you, so you can see it in my eyes. We are actually heading to our next one. Oh, before I finish this, yes, I did actually almost drink the last one. Like the entirety of it. Okay, I'm becoming like an expert at the texture of boba. This one looks like this. Ready? Mush. This is a lot mushier. But really good. I think either I am like in a Miss Boba mood, or these in Ikebukuro have been just so much better than the previous ones I've had in the past. So I am giving this one a 9 out of 10. Not as good as the last one, because the boba is kind of like I could squish it with my tongue. I want some fight in my boba. I want my boba to get little punching bags on and punch me back. But I'll drink a lot of this. Oh no, I'm gonna be just one giant boba by the time I'm done with this. Spent an hour and some change trying to get to this one boba shop, and I was walking. That is the theme song to one of my favorite animes. Yeah, I wasn't able to find it. So I tried. An hour to get there. I rode this little trolley thing. I just ate a chicken leg, so I'm a little full. I have no idea where I'm at. I'm in Tokyo, but like where? I don't know. Do you want to see? About to go into Don Quixote. I'm gonna go back to listen to my book. I'm listening to the Drew Barrymore book. All right, TTYL. I just got done live streaming, so if you're watching that, hello. I got tea. It took me forever to find this place. Definitely mall boba. It's so crazy because the last one we just went to, we were like, oh my god, groundbreaking. It's like tea. It was like a pie. This is not good. I would not be coming back here again. But I got a macaroon. So we will not be eating there. because they don't exist anymore. An empty building. And me. Gotta run across the road. Oh my god! Alright, we're going here. I've actually had boba at this exact place like 2 years ago. So, it's time to have it again. I'm also watching my own live stream. So, am I cringe? Yeah. I got a hot black tea. No sweetness. It's really good. I'll get that again. But that is the hottest tea I've ever had in my entire life. And I just obliterated my actual tongue. It's hot. I really do like this. So maybe like an 8, like a 7, like an 8, like a 7. I didn't get any bobas because the moment it touched my tongue, I was like, I don't even think I swallowed. All right, I'm gonna go look at the shoe store while I become brave and start drinking this again. All right, that boba, I changed it one more time, was an actual 8. Once I started drinking it, it was so good. It wasn't as good as last time, like yesterday's at Ikebukuro, but it was pretty good. And so I give it an 8. I'm sorry I keep changing my mind. But now we're going into this store called Mandrake because I gotta let my tummy sit for a second. I've just drank too much boba right now.
What I've loved about this video was all the traveling, walking, and shopping I did off camera. These snippets are a small example of all the exploring I did while the boba was digesting. Soda, milk, it's all milk. I don't drink milk.
So I'm gonna grab one.
Oh, they have small, perfect.
Boba, amazing. The drink, absolutely disgusting. I think I got roasted green tea, so that's my fault, but it is roasted green tea. And I don't know if I like roasted green tea. I don't like that. I want to throw that away. It's like a 4. That boba is so good though. So, probably a me problem. It's got ice in it. It's got that Sonic ice. I think I was expecting that super, 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 super sweet, nice one that my last boba was. So I wasn't expecting whatever the hell this is. It's a 6. It's 6 or 7. It's a lot lighter. It's not very sweet. And it is green tea, but it's like not bad. I'm just a girl who was born to be a little bit drama. I don't know what happened. How did the one that I wanted to rate like a 3, I ended up drinking? Why is it suddenly so windy? It was not windy a few seconds ago. Heck. Another day, another boba. I might be wearing the same jacket because I'm an outfit repeater, but it is in fact a different day. In fact, it's a different week. First boba of the day. Let me get my little hand. Really excited. It is very hot. It's like burning my hand, but like in a good way because we're about that. Here on the Manimo channel, we love a tea that can like burn its way down to the very tip of the bottom of your tummy tum. Your timmy tim tum tum. Okay. Okay. It's a little earthy. It's a little more earthier than I like, but in saying that, the boba, 9 out of 10. I'm talking 9 out of 10. The actual boba themselves, very good. Let me stir it around. This is probably top 3 so far of the ones I've tasted. The actual tea itself is, like I said, it's a little bit earthy, but like that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it tastes just a little bit like dirt. I'm gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. Would I come here again? No. Like, it was so out of the way to like get here. No. In case you're wondering like what I'm doing. Did you see the fear in my eyes? I like choked on a boba. Oh, in case you're wondering what I'm doing like in between,
I'm listening to the Harry Potter. I'm on capítulo 7. I'm listening to it in Spanish. Just got to the next boba place. It was about 20 minutes from the last one. And we're going in. And I'm gonna, oh, this one has food. Oh, I wish I didn't just eat. I'm probably gonna get one of these, but like a hot one. That looks pretty good. I like just straight teas. That's my thing. Is I don't like any of the milk. I don't want any milk or I'll get diarrhea. I just want straight tea. I got an orange tea, and I'm really excited to have some. Oh wait, it wasn't orange. It was peach lemon. Oh my god, I'm already failing. And I'm charging my phone right now because it is rapidly dying, and I cannot find my portable charger. All right, we just got it. It looks more like lemonade. It's very tart, but like, as for not sweet, so we know that's my problem. The boba's really good, really good. Not as good as the last one, but very high up there, the boba. So like an 8. I really, really like this. My fiance, who's on the phone right now, I think he would really, really like this. Tyler, I think you'd like this one. It's very refreshing. It's kind of expensive now, it's $7. It's closed. This is literally the worst thing that could possibly happen. I just spent 20 minutes, 30 minutes trying to get here, and it's closed. Alright, that's fine. On to the next one. But they're not getting a rating. You get a closed, you're an automatic F. Another 20 minutes later, and we are at our next one. This one has food though. So it looks like it has soup, and it has like to-go boba. I'm gonna eat some soup here. I'm not like super hungry, but it's super cute here, look. I'm so tired. I've only eaten at 3 boba places, but this place did have hot chocolate, so I've never had hot chocolate boba. Like, imagine if there's boba in here. Of course I got it. So good. This is so good. It's very sweet. I didn't tell her any of my sweetness levels that could be wrong. Me, ranking the sweeter ones, the better ones, but ranking the worst ones, the not sweeter ones. Yeah, I'm the one who's dictating the sweetness. It's just so good. That's like authentic black tea, you know what I mean? Like, that's like... It's good. You want some? A 9. Everything about it, 9. Right. Try the hot chocolate, just like normal hot chocolate, but I don't see hot chocolate very often in Japan. Yep, that's a normal hot chocolate. That like a 5. Don't do that. Don't put boba in hot chocolate. I am at the point in my like journey with this boba video where I'm like, I'm tired. I've had so many bobas, had so many boobies, and it's like I've loved the journey and I'm excited, but it is so exhausting and tiring to go to Tokyo a couple times a week just for boba, to find these places, for them to be closed. I'm just ready. I'm ready to hit like export on this video and upload it and for you guys to see it now. But I'm on my way to Tokyo again. I don't know how many, it's late in the afternoon, so I'm literally gonna be in Tokyo till really late tonight, and tomorrow is like a work night, or work day, so it's a little, not the best option, but oh well. Alright, I'll see you in Tokyo. I just got to the boba place, and it doesn't exist anymore. So this seems to be
Consistent problem. No, I'm not mad because I just took 2 hours to get here and it doesn't exist. And yes, that is lingerie behind me. This is the store now. And they do have drinks, which I knew when I was coming here. I was like, I'm pretty sure I would have known that because this is one of my favorite streets. I was like, I'm pretty sure I would have known that boba shop. And I was like, I don't remember seeing one there. And then that's because it doesn't exist anymore. All right, go to the next one. This one is a very common brand. I had the first time I've ever had this was in the States. They asked me if I wanted boba, and I said yes because I got the oolong tea, which is not their specialty. The specialty is the brown sugar with all the brown stuff, whatever. And then they gave me this boba. Oh, those are hand cut. Oh, okay. Hard to drink. They're not like rolled. They're like cut. Maybe I'm just thirsty. This is my first boba of the day, so maybe I'm just really thirsty. But I kind of like this one. This one's kind of hard because it doesn't taste like anything, but it's also like super good. Like a solid 8. I'd get it again. The boba just stuns me. So it doesn't pop, it's solid. I just looked like this before. This is like literally giving me flashbacks to my hot chocolate boba. But this is like strawberry, like a strawberry Italian soda with bubbles. God damn, that is sweet. Sweetness though, this might be the sweetest one I've had so far. I'm like drinking just straight syrup. 8.5, 8.8. I would definitely come here again. It tastes like a strawberry Fanta with warm bubble. Oh yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like it. Oh yeah. And this is why we're doing this video. To find boba. That we didn't think we'd like. But we ended up like. Is there a boba shop in my favorite shopping mall? Yes. Are my lips crusty rusty? Also yes. But it's cold outside, so this is what happened. Oh my god. That's cringe. Alright, is it connected? Cutest design. That does go to this. Yes, I do realize the last time I filmed with my microphone, it was not connected. I got a berry, no sweet tea. There's a crunch in there. And that's what took me by the most surprise. That crunch, baby. But bobas, they're bobaing. Good size, not too small. The last ones were really small, but I kind of liked it. And I got a good give on that crunch. The tea itself, it's nice. It's not over sugary, and that's what I really like about straight tea bobas. And that's what I look for in straight tea bobas, is them not being very sugary. If I was shopping in this mall, I would come here again. If I was already in here, I'd come here again, which I do come in here quite often, so they can probably see me as another, a buyer soon. So I'll give this like an 8.5. Pretty good. Not my favorite, but I did really like it. It's got like, the berries they chose were like, there's strawberries, blueberries, but there's also like cranberries, which, when's the last time you've seen a cranberry in a drink, huh? Can't believe I just turned, like my mic wasn't working in the last clip. Are you kidding me? She's quirky. She films and thinks she's filming with a mic, but then doesn't. Alright, this is my first time going to one that has like ice cream. I know the specialty is ice cream, but I don't know if I'm gonna get ice cream. I look like really greasy. I don't know why I look so greasy. Can I get the cheese oolong tea? Something's missing. So you don't always have to ask for boba. Like, sometimes the boba's already in it, so I don't ask. Always. I don't know. I just forgot to say boba, and I ended up with one without boba, so. do really like this. And this area is so cute. I've never been over this back area. I always only go out to the front. I've never been out here. It's like, whatever. I don't want it anymore, though. I need to find a trash can. But I am gonna explore this little area because I've never seen this before. Another day, another cup of boba. That's right. Or I should say another week, 2 weeks? I think it's been like 2 weeks since the last time I actually got boba. I don't even remember the last time I left you, to be honest. So I am on my way. We are still in Tokyo. I mean, there's like 40 boba places, so we're on it. We're walking, we're rolling. It's a nice, beautiful day in February now. I think when I started this, it was like December. How crazy is that? Like, I think it's crazy. And I've also realized from re-watching some of my footage, I need to start using my mic when I'm in buildings, because you can't hear me. So that's kind of embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing. I like to do that now. That's quirkily. That's like my new thing to do. I go like this. I say, that's a little embarrassing. That's a little. We're here. If we're talking straight smell, like smell alone, it smelled like waffles, like warm waffles, like ice cream when you walk into like that ice cream parlor at like the boardwalk where it's warm outside, but not too warm, ocean breeze and like waffles. Oh, heavenly. Like, I was like gonna ask her, like, what the heck are you guys cooking in here? Because it was like a small market. Okay. Alright. Okay. I need to stir it. But this is the best boba by far. By far. By far. It's clearly homemade. Watch it not be. It's like store-bought. It tastes a little bit brown sugary. This is definitely brown sugar boba for sure. But it's like the perfect warm, not too hot. Absolutely delicious. Not too sweet. I said zero sweetener. I'm a zero sweetener girl. But it's like not a lot of the zero sweeteners that I have been having lately is like gross, icky. Not about this. Come here. It's not really, it's kind of out of the way, but if you're like in this area, come here. And the tea itself is very good too. Give this a 9, for sure. 9. We're starting out today with a win! What a good day, what a good day. On to the next one. K-pop festival or something. I'm walking through a park right now. It's beautiful. I only got a half an hour walk to get to the next boba. Let's go through this festival. I bet there's boba here. And sure enough, I got my hands on some boba. Now, I don't want to say I'm a skeptic because they had the milk sitting out. I was a little scared. I didn't get to pick what I wanted. Here's the thing. It's really good. But if I drank this whole thing, would I get explosive diarrhea? Yes. Alright, for sitting out in like the sun at a festival, that's a banger. Okay? It's good. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna give it a 7. 7 because I can't drink the whole thing and I'm really scared. It's causing me to have a lot of fear in my life. So, in case you missed it, a 7. Oh, wow. This might be the longest wait. 453. There's a lot of people here. I don't know if this is because it's in a busy area or because it's really good. There was no room to sit over there, so we're drinking on the move. We got hot oolong tea, surpriser. Not very sweet, but this one's a lot darker, I think, than the last one I had. Oh, okay. She didn't listen to me when I said no sweetness, which is fine. We love a girl who loves sweet. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Unless this is the sweetness. 0. Then I'm a little scared. 1000% would come here again. Okay, this is way better than the last one. Like, not this last one, but like last one. Especially because this is in like a very touristy area. This is surprisingly good. 1000% come here. It's the only boba shop in this area. It's by Ueno Park. I wish it was like a little less sweet, actually. But that's because I'm not a sweet girl. She's part girl. Look at the sweet I'm walking at. Like a 9. Maybe like number 2 or number 3 best I've had so far. It's been about a week, maybe 2 weeks since I last started eating boba. I've been busy, okay? Just a little busy, but I think today might actually be our last day. I have done my best at getting just about every boba place in Tokyo. But I know I'm gonna miss some. But I've had like 20 places, 30, I don't know, man. I just know every time I go to Tokyo, I go to like 3 or 4 places. But I have done my absolute best to try and find. I've been doing this for like 3 months. And I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to just go to Tokyo for fun. And not to guzzle oolong tea and just a bunch of little tiny balls. I'm done. But then am I craving boba? Yeah, I'm not the psychopath. Alright, I got my oolong tea. We are not going outside, even though it's probably quieter outside. Actually, it's actually probably quieter in here. But it is freezing outside, so we're not gonna go outside. We're gonna stay here. Oh, that's really good. I love this. Oh, okay. It's not sweet, but it is sweet because of the boba, and that's how I think a good boba tea should be. The bubbles are a little squishy, which isn't like my favorite. I like them to have a little give, but for the most part, that's okay. That's okay. Would I get this again? Yes. Would I Uber Eats this to my house? Yes. If I was in the area, I would come again. God. Get out of my boat. Not me walking past the biggest tour gate I've ever seen in my entire life. That is a person. Still going. What? Not me walking an hour and a half for them to be closed. On to the next one, which is across the street. Beep. I got a hot oolong tea, no sweetener, say it with me, with boba. The typical, usual thing I always get, and it's hot. It's like warming up my hands right now. I was very disappointed that the place I tried to go to across the street was closed, but luckily this one is open, so it's okay. Good. It's good. I'm stirring it because it's really sweet on the bottom. and it's not very sweet up on top. It's actually it tastes a little dirty. Drink this again, but I would not take like a 2-hour train ride to go eat this boba. Where my favorite place in Harajuku, I would do that. I would. I'm crazy, I know. I would. I'm excited. We did it. We're at the end. I also spilled tea all over myself just now trying to do the introduction, so we got that working with us. Hopefully it doesn't stain. I don't know if you can see it. But this is my number one. Out of all 30 that I have been to, this is my number one. 10 out of 10. I just tried it again. I'll try it again. Phenomenal. 0 sugar, tea, like we know. This isn't hot though, because it's starting to get hot now, because it's 4 months later from when I started filming this, so. It is leaking. So, my number one in all of Japan is this one right here. I stand by that, which is crazy because this was my favorite before I started, so it's kind of like I've wasted 4 months. Same exact one, but whatever. All right, my friend's behind the camera. Let's get her verdict. You might know her from our ramen video. Here is your mic. What do you think?
It's really good. I have no frame of reference because I got to Japan like 3 months ago. But 10 out of 10 would do again.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my review.
Do you need to try anywhere else?
No, there's a gun. There's not a gun to my head or anything.
Do a nice, beautiful, shocky shit. So, 4 months later, you're still here, hopefully. And thanks for watching. Bye. Hi. While I'm organizing my top to worst, like in actual order, let me chit-chat with you for a while. It's May. And I'm going to start off by saying I have never been more proud of what you may say, of having an idea back in like November and actually following suit. Me making sure this is like actually working. I've been having problems with this microphone, so don't be surprised if the mic isn't working, and honestly, that's like on trend for this video. So if you stayed this far, thank God you powered through the audio. I'm learning. She's learning! But look at my nails, yes. Did we move? Yes. Did we move across the world? Yes, girly, we did. Are there videos? Maybe. Maybe. But let's get to the nitty-gritty about this video. Like, I need a little bit more like pointed towards me. Did I have fun making this video? Yes. Would I do it again? Yes. What the hell was I actually doing? I've said it a couple times, like in between takes. I said it a couple times, but I really was living my effing best life out there, walking from town to town. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I would spend sometimes hours, like 2 hours, walking from one boba place to the other, but I just didn't think that was like what this video was gonna be about, so that's why I didn't include a lot of it. But like, for me as a human being, I had so much fun. I will always remember this journey. I know you're like, she's being so dramatic because she like just went to 30 boba shops, and that wasn't even all of them. I did my best. I really did my best. There was a lot. You know what? The weirdest part? There was a lot, but there was like no lists. I looked everywhere online for like, because if there was going to be 100, like a list of 100, I would have done it. But I couldn't find anything. Like, I really couldn't. So I just did my best. And it came out to about 30 of no repeats and none of like the like Dutua, which is like a coffee brand. None of those. 7-Eleven. I wasn't counting those. I wanted stand-alone businesses. Maybe that was something I should have like explained at the beginning, but no, we had to move with the content, baby. But now you made it this far, you're gonna stay. Please, you're gonna stay. But was it worth it? Yes. Did I have fun? Yes. What the hell took me so long? Besides my regular Monday through Friday, I could go after Friday. Monday through Friday work day.
I still hung out with my friends. I think that's what did exacerbate this entire process was, I remember there was a time in this video where I was like, in February, I was like in February, and I was like, I haven't seen you guys I haven't seen you guys for weeks. That's because I just went on a vacation with my friends for an entire 4 days. So that striked out that weekend, not in a bad way. I would have much rather gone with them than hang out with you guys. Oh, I'm kidding. But it was little things like that. I went to the zoo. That took off a day. I went exploring with some of my friends, but anytime I possibly any other weekends, or sometimes I'd only have one day to be able to do that in that week. And sometimes I didn't want to. Oh, I didn't want to. I was like, oh, I have so much. Not I have so much to do, but I'm going to have to really do it. I'm going to have to take 2 hours. Okay, it was an hour and a half. Don't be drama. It was an hour and a half train ride, depending on where it was in Tokyo. Hour and a half train ride, and I was really gonna have to freaking do it. But I did, and I think that's what makes me so proud. Is I have never put my thoughts on alpaca llama, Boba, a long-term video, and done it. I feel like I'm breaking the fourth wall here, but I did it. And I know, like I said, I missed some, but I did it. You're like, I get it. I watched the video. I know. I saw you do it. Well, for me, in May now, thinking back to December me with the huge list of places a lot of them I had never heard of. I had no idea where they were. I didn't know how I was going to break this out, how I was even going to edit this video, how I was going to even make this list, because I wanted to make a list, but I was like, oh my God, is it going to be too confusing? Oh my God. And for it to be done, I'm just so happy. I'm very proud of myself. I hope this video does okay. I'm sad I haven't put out a video in a very long time, but I'm happy that the video I put out is this one. So I'm adding a little bit of sprinkling dust on this video. That's what I'm doing now. I'm about to hit export, and it's going to be out within the next couple days. I'm doing it. It's happening. So you watched it this far. Thank you. I have not quit YouTube. Everyone I should quit YouTube. My 800 subscribers. I should quit YouTube. No. I just put my heart and soul into a freaking video for the first time ever. Drama. No. I just really did my best on this video. So look at this is literally all you've missed. I've learned how to do. Peace out, Girl Scout.